I'll take this time to say good afternoon to Lenny Archibald over there in New York City, one of our fellow commentators, the regular. Lenny, how are you doing? I'm going to ask that you have a safe Memorial Day. Hope you're taking in some of this cricket. I know you are.
Nicely played there for a single. Brings Nasir back on strike.
And I know Mr. Virgil 007 Francis is listening up at this time. Mr. Virgil Francis and Mr. Leon Francis boys. This time he's whacking.
There he goes.
This beautiful shot.
Two the covers.
Two fielders, one turning for two, and it goes for four.
Nicely found the gap there, Nasir. And he's looking into a dangerous mood now.
Yeah, he's on to lucky 13 from 7. Hemwedge, not his. He's normally very miserly, but he has given up some work in his first over already. 10 from 4. So like I said, 116, it should not be hard. Sammy's still to come. And this one is keeping low. Batsman in the nick of time just brought his bat down as over number 2 completed. Some 12 runs coming from that. So again, they're going at 12 and over.
I mean, that's good then. They're going over the run rate, but... Being 1-1. So we have a new bowler. He's going to be taken up from the far end. That's Manaf Patel. 24 for no loss. End of over number 2. Want to say good afternoon to Mr. Hickey. Well decked out, looking sharp in his blue and gold. What a shot that is. That has been dismissed.
So just a single to follow up that 6, bringing Nasir Khan back on strike. So both these openers now playing well. Looking for that shot, but misses the ball.
So 31 it is. Another free delivers to end the first power play.
So I guess they decided to go for the review, and Nasir is not amused at all by that decision.
So back to live action. The reverse call was made, and the umpire would have given out the batter, but it's a wide, goes into the scorer's book, so he lives to see another day. That is Nazir Khan.
Yeah, a bit of drama, but Nasir still out there batting on 14 from 9 balls.
When he got into that one, you can see him showing the umpire his bat. Played this umpire, I played it. So the Orlando Stars, they would not have lost the review. So they still have, each team still have the review. They still have that one review.
This big hit. That is out of here. That shot has gone all the way to Bokamal. They will have to take Uber to get that ball back.
Well, my prediction fell one shot from the 40. They needed 40 from, at least 40 from 3. They got to 39. So I'll leave it one off. So power play number 2 comes up. So now you can have no more than 5
So
fielders
after
outside,
3 overs,
you can have no more than 5 fielders outside of the
after 3
circle.
overs, the score is 39 for no loss.
I know, but I was talking to you. Yeah, but they keep asking, man. Yeah, but you can't hear what I'm talking to because it's so funny out there. I was saying, so let them win.
They're not going to win. If I win, they'll be here in 2 seconds.
Okay.
To be honest, they're not interested about the... What a shot! Nasir has sent them run all the way back to Daytona.
So Chandapal Hemwad is coming for some hammering here in this finals. He's gone for some 18 from 7 deliveries. And Hemwad just turned to a fast bowler now. Quicker one. His weight has gone off the boil.
So clearly feeling the pressure.
Fair, umpire not fair.
Batsmen are playing smart cricket. Ball keeping a little low, and he's getting back and punching.
Yeah,
not taking any undue risk.
They got the 6 and the 1 wide, and then they've just taken 3 singles after that. So that's 11 runs right there.
Well, 1 away from 50. He's playing it in the onside, and they're saying yes, no, and in the end, so 50 comes up after some 4 overs.
Yeah, so a bit of yes, no, but in the end, the right call. So 4 overs gone, 50 without loss. Nasir and Honey looking really good out there now.
So the equation, 66 from 36. They're still going at the count run with is 12.5. They need a real big over. They need an over for 22, 25 over.
I mean, at the moment they're going above the required run rate, but are you still going to tell me from this stage on which team you're going to back, or are you going to say I'm backing cricket still?
But you know your prediction. They always start well, and then wickets start to tumble.
Yeah, but that changed in the last game when Ammar Malik hit 2 sixes, and then the Orlando Star captain.
Okay, well, the batting chance has a chance, to take it home. But these 2 batters who are in there, they're set. They're going neck and neck, 23 and 22, respectively. Khan is on 23, and Honey Gowi, the fast bowler, bowled well. He is on 22 from 10. So he's going at a good clip. He's on strike. Swing and a miss. He was going for all of the marbles there. Very disgusted with himself. And as you would say, he caught.
Yeah, big swing at that one, but unfortunately he didn't really get much other than air on that.
So they need that big over. They're hustling. I think this is going to be just one. Good work there by the bowler. So Hemwas would have bowled his 2 overs, and like I said, he didn't really trouble the batsman. And he bowled his 2 overs on the trot. That's for the first time we would have seen him bowl his 2 overs on the trot.
So now we know why he doesn't do 2 overs on the trot.
Now we know, yes. But let me be reminded that Sam Army has not lost the game. In this one, inside out, and he's going down to the deep backward point, and is going for
and
a
that is
4.
will have to be the fielder's call. I think what makes Nasir really dangerous is those shots he plays over square and behind square and to the offside, because you can't set a field to him. If you go on one side, he can also hit on the leg side.
Yeah, he opens the blade there very nicely. He picked his spot.
Because as you can see, all the protection in front of square, so he went behind square.
Yes, he just opened the blade. It was much of a oh, this one is in the air. There's a man down there. He's getting on it. He takes the catch. So Nazir Khan goes, having scored 27. Another set batsman goes.
Yeah, he played well, Nasir. It was there in his zone, and the idea was right, but getting more elevation than distance, unfortunately, in the end. But still a very good innings. 27 of 15, 4.3 overs, 55 for 1.
Well, a good platform for Rowe to be going into. So Damien Rowe now has got to carry on and push on. And the set batsman, Honey, who is now on strike, he's got to continue pushing on. But he was looking for the big over, because we're expecting them to have at least an over of 20-something to relieve some of this pressure. Because they're not going to constantly keep scoring at 11, 12 and over. Something's going to give. But we still have the big man, Sammy, to come.
Yeah, and Nasir Khan, appreciated by his teammates as he comes back to the dugout. Yeah, they call Sammy Big Bat Sammy, so he's set to come with his big bat.
Yeah, I think Sammy is going to be the finisher. They have held him back, so the wicketkeeper batsman Damien Rowe has made his way out to the middle. He would be off strike. And again, we want to say happy Memorial Day weekend to all the folks and the visitors who are here. If they're traveling this evening, I hope that they get to their destination in one piece. And for those who are staying, we hope that they will enjoy South Florida. This coverage in the deep outside the off stump again, and like we were saying, they've got to go high and hard, so they need that 20-odd one over. Trust me.
Yeah, nicely hit that one, but along the ground and straight to the fielder that's been placed there for that reason. But let's see here, Damian Rowe has shown that he can hit big ones that will clear the stadium. So let's see if he can do that and get Orlando Stars further in this run chase towards victory.
But he's shown us that he's a slow starter. He's punching on the back foot, getting off the mark right away as cover sweeper comes into play again. As we come to the end of over number 5, so we're at the halfway mark. I think there was about there was at the same score already. They were at the same score. I think at 57 after 5.
But as you can see,
yes, they were 50. Yes, it was the same score, 57 for 1 after 5. They were 57 for 2 after 5.
After 5 overs, Samp Army were 57 for 2, and Orlando Stars are 57 for 1. So, in the lead in that sense.
They're on top by 1 wicket. They're out by a nose.
Conference going on between captain and bowler. Certainly feeling the pressure here.
Same way we are saying that the batters need a big over. Some Army gonna need an over with under 7.
Yeah, so the last over the run rate dropped because obviously with the wicket, as you can see now, the current run rate is lower than the required run rate after that wicket over.
Yes, so we have to keep it even, call it even. So the batters, they're gonna need a big over. The bowlers, they're gonna need to really minimize the runs in terms of giving away runs.
And what was to Samp Army's advantage was that they got 19 of the penultimate over. But chasing, getting 19 in the penultimate over is harder than when you're setting the target.
Exactly.
Well, he's hit that and misfield, and the bowler will not be happy with that at all. Good shot by Damien there.
They goes into the 60s now, 61 for 4. So Damian Rowe has joined the party. He has struck his first boundary. He should have done it. He and the ball eluded him to his left and for 4. This be the over.
Let's see. I mean, Damien is a big striker of the ball, and Honey's doing well out there as well. So. Nicely bowled there.
And he's wondering how that one did not hit timber. It was between the sticks and the batter.
It's a good shot, but straight to the fielder, so will be kept to 1.
So 62 for 1, and this time he's going big. He's going in the air, and he's going beyond the boundary ropes.
That is a sexy shot from Honey Gori.
So Honey has gone into the 30s now, 30 from 14. So he. So 11 from 4. So Honey Govi, he's not holding any punches. Mess my knee up, man.
Still miss your knees because me, right?
That's right.
How many years now? 15 plus?
About 15 plus. This man almost took up my knee, man.
So that's been called a dead ball.
Man, I was so fighting for you.
That's what the faster one I bowled to him.
Oh.
You could have after what happened?
And I never bowled in my life.
No, man, he was keeping. And I was running up quick sending. And when I ran down,
Tell him
boy,
about my wicket.
And Honey goes again, but this time straight to the fielder. So it will be just a single. Another good shot, but just a single again. So after 6 overs, 70 for 1.
so just what? Just 13 from the over. So nobody won. We said the bowler need to keep it down to 7, and they need an over of 22 or more.
Yeah, but right now the current run rate is over the required run rate. So would you back the batting side if they needed maybe 12 of the last over? Or would you back the bowling side?
Well, like I say, right now, I know they're going to be tightening the fielding team because they can just bowl on one side, and they can. The only restriction they have, you cannot have more than 5 fielders on the onside. Other than that, they can pack one side and bowl on one side.
Because right now they need 46 of the last 4.
It's not going to be easy. But it's going to be a good match. I think that it's evenly poised, 46 from 24.
Yeah, pretty even Stevens right now. And I guess what will make it or break it is a good bowling over or a good batting over.
Well, we're going to watch and see how Honey handled the spin bowling. He relished the quicker bowlers. Damon is punching on the back foot, but just going to get the one. There's a misfield. You do not run on a misfield with the ball within arm's length of the fielder.
Yeah, just the one there. For a moment, thought about the second one, but not to be. So Damien gets off strike, and Honey playing now.
Yeah, he's a slow starter. I don't think that Honey negotiates the slow bowlers as well as the quicker bowlers. That one is.
There he goes. And the fielder is a mere spectator. That one has gone on the turnpike.
Yeah, that one went beyond the boundary ropes for 6. It was an overpitched delivery. So Honey is proving me wrong. The slow bowlers, he's going after them as well. But he has no choice. He has got to go. He's the set batsman. Damien is struggling. He's faced some 6 deliveries for his 8 runs. So he has got to continue. He's been there at the top of the innings. He's on 37 from 27. And he goes again. Down there, though.
But cannot do anything. Desperate jump. Back-to-back sixes for Honey Gori.
Could this be the over for the 21?
I guess they already got 13 off that one. Honey Gori not too sweet to the bowlers though.
Yeah, he rushes on to 43 from only 18 deliveries. So he's a set batsman. He has got to stay.
Goes again. And straight to the fielder this time. Wanted to come back for the second Damien, but sent back by Honey. Yeah, Damien has to go soon as well. Only 8 of 6 balls, but he does possess the power to clear the boundary.
partnership has raced down to 29, and Honey has 21 of those. On the back foot again, playing a proper cricket shot. He's not sucking up too many balls, but they're going to need some boundaries.
But after that over, though, the required run rate is down to 10.3. 7 overs gone, 85 for 1.
Well, they got 50.
So you don't think batting side can get 31 of 3 overs?
Yes, they can. First they can. But some army is due. One of the bowlers is due to bowl a tight over.
Yeah, but even the last over, if there's only 10 runs, I'll back the batting side. But you're right, they do need to get 20 of the other 2.
Yes. Like I said, the batting team is out front. They have only lost 1 wicket. Remember, at this stage, some army would have lost some 2 wickets.
But in the 9th over, that's when they got 19 runs.
Yes. So they were behind the 8 ball, and now again they're behind the 8 ball. 18 deliveries left, 31 from 18. But they're making it easier, so there's not going to be any need for the 21 over.
But I must say, this whole tournament has been very, very exciting. All the games going close, and the final is no different. Going down the wire in this beautiful Del Rey MAQ Stadium.
Be reminded that Samp Army has not lost a match in this tournament, and you would have said it. If they were to lose in the playoffs, that's going to hurt more than if they would have lost one up front.
Yeah, I gave you the example of the 1992 Pakistan World Cup campaign.
Yes.
And even the recent CPL campaign for Guyana, when Shoaib Malik was captain, they won all the games but lost the final.
Oh, that's a regular for Guyana. They get into. I think they've got the most finals appearance and coming up short. That has happened so many times.
It's only law of averages, you know. That is a wide one, and Damien refuses the single on the bye. Honey seemed interested, but manages to get back.
That was poor cricket on Damien part, though, because the non-striker would have seen what's happening. He called him. He should have just set off. Oh, it's even
another wide. So Manav under the pump and feeling the pressure. 2 wide ones.
Well, it's really, really feeling the pressure. So Sam Army, for the first time in this tournament, is feeling the pressure.
I've been telling you all tournament, man, law of averages. If you win so many games in a row, you're bound to lose one.
Yeah, the law of average. The law of average.
And he's hit that straight to the fielder. Direct hit.
Direct hit would have been interesting.
But anyways, no direct hit, so Damien manages to rotate the strike. But now Damien really has to go, because there are only 1 down, so we have other batters that can come and hit. We can see Sammy there ready to go.
There's no way they should lose the game from here, especially when you have the likes of Sammy still waiting in the hut.
Yeah, they got Sami, Amar Malik, Abdullah Sheikh, all of them can hit. Naveed Dosani.
Exactly, so in the wickets column, there's not a problem. Oh, it is going wider and wider and wider.
So I'm not really sure what the bowler is trying to do there, but I think the pressure has got to Manav Patel here.
He's bowled some 3 wides already. He's only bowled 1 legal delivery in this over.
And he's hit that. That's up in the air. Fielder coming under it. And takes it. Good catch. Nicely judged. Stayed calm.
So the set batman is gone. Like I said, I think his undoing would have been the spin bowling.
And Sami is in. The man with the big bat. Hit some good blows in the last match. So he should be brimming with confidence. But what a knock by Honey Gori. What a knock by Hanigori, 44 of 20.
And it was just one strike away from getting that 50.
Yeah, really changed the complexion of this game. What a draft pick for Orlando Stars. First with the ball, then with the bat.
Yes, Honey really bowled well. He was really animated while he was bowling, running hard. He really worked hard for his team. Hey, this Honey, I'm telling you, you're getting a good all-round game so far. You would have bowled with aggression and you batted with aggression. You were just 6 runs away from 50, but that doesn't matter. You would have put your team in a good position to win. You're chasing 116, 89 for 2. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very well right now because the last few games I didn't run well. So I want to do well here because what I was doing before, that was not me. So I want to show to everyone what I am. So because I never did any good knock yet in the US, so that's why I want to show up. So it's they give me an opportunity today, so I just go and smash it.
Okay. Did you ask them to promote you, or the captain just felt like you had it in you to open the batting today instead of Damien Rowe?
Basically, they asked me how I feel. I say I'm feeling really comfortable to go open today. So I just tell to captain, let me go, and that's the result after that. But
well, you did deliver for your team, hitting some 44 from some 22 deliveries. I think you would have put your team in a good position to win. They're sitting now at 90 for 2, and you're chasing 116. I think, well, hands down from this end here, I think you're in for the man of the match. I think the player of the game, because you would have bowled well, you fielded well, and you would have put your team in a good position while batting.
yeah, so most important is that we have to win from here. If like other players do well, we are right now is like, you know, it's 50-50 still. So let's see what is the result. That's more important for me.
Yes, indeed. And spoken like a true champion. Team comes first, and your performance, yes, it's going to add to the overall tally, but it goes for naught if your team would have lost and you would have put in such a valiant effort to get your team over the top.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Yes, have a good one. So I've umpired with you, and now I'm doing commentary with you in the combox.
Thank you.
Have a good one. So that was Honey there, giving an account of how he became the opening batsman. He said the captain asked him how he feels. He said, I'm feeling good, and you would have heard him. He wanted to do well for himself, knowing that once he would have done well for himself, the team would benefit, and he did deliver.
Yeah, so wonderful innings by Honey, and also good bowling. Now they need 26 of 2 overs, Orlando Stars. A couple dot balls towards the end of that over, but that's 13 runs an over, and this is over. Sam Parmy got 19 runs.
Yes.
So let's see if Orlando Stars can replicate that.
With Karthik, he went for 15 in his first over, so if you keep it to 15, they'll be under the 19.
I think Orlando Stars will be pretty happy getting 15 again.
I think so too. But Damien, he has got to go though. He's pulling this one,
does,
but
but
he's pulling
straight to
it
the
down
shoulder.
instead of up. There's no one saving one in the onside, except for the fine leg who is up inside the 30-yard circle. So they're allowing them to run singles, knowing that singles wouldn't hurt them in the onside. So they've had to go for glowy. So Sammy now, big hard hitting Sammy comes on strike. He's faced some pretty deliveries so far. He has not scored.
That's the bonus, wide and they run, so 2 wides.
And has to reload and come again to bowl. This bowler has been bowling a lot of wides.
I'm still backing, even though Damien's 12 of 10, I'm still backing him to clear the boundary for the spinner.
Well, he's got to do that in this over. He cannot leave it for the last over. This is the penultimate over. This is going to tell the tale of the match. Oh no.
Again, just a 1. They have managed 4 runs of 2 balls though, so.
Yeah, 4 runs, 2 balls.
Just need 1 boundary and then the rest they can do in singles and doubles.
22 from 10. It's not going to be easy.
Big bat Sammy! He has deposited that one inside out over the covers. Not an easy shot to play, but that's why they call him Big Bat Sammy.
He has delivered. He was overpitched and he gave himself room and he picked his spot and he did it effectively. And
That
he put 6 on the scoreboard.
I think the fielder signaling 4, but it looked like a 6 from here.
4?
That looked like a 6 to me, but I'm not sure. No signal from the umpire yet.
Well, we still have to wait on the umpire. It's 6, yeah.
6 runs. Sammy using all that experience and talent he's got. And what a shot under pressure. Goes again outside edge, fielder after it. And that is 4 more. Sammy, 10 of 2 balls, bringing this home for Orlando Stars.
So 12 from 8. I'm going to sing. I have to sing a song. You know this song? Keep on doing what you're doing, Sammy. You know that song?
So misses out there, Sammy. Was looking for the big hit again. But still 1 ball to go in this over. There he goes. He's cut that. The fielder is giving chase. But that is 4. What a shot. That is a sexy shot from Sammy.
And every single time, every night, there is somebody new.
Hold on, listen here. Listen.
And all the girls just love the way that he.
So now in the last over,
But if you keep on doing what you're doing, Sammy, you're gonna find that you're ruined, Sammy. You can't work all day and play all night. Keep on doing what you're doing, Sammy. You're gonna find that you're ruined, Sammy. 'Cause you're just wasted away. You'll soon be out of sight.
so now after that beautiful song dedication from my co-commentator to Sammy, Orlando Stars need 8 runs of the last over, and you have to back the batting team at this point.
Yes,
Or are you
indeed.
still gonna hope cricket wins?
Well, cricket is going to win. Cricket is going to win. And MAQ is going to win. And the holiday weekend is going to win. So you still need to get the required 8 runs. Well, a dot goes into the book. Hey, check here.
So they have taken a review here, the fielding side.
We're taking a review. So some army has gone through this tournament undefeated, and here they are they're on life support at this time. There's a partnership of 19 between these two.
So that was a dot ball. So Orlando Stars still needs 8 runs of 5 balls.
Yes, 5 legal deliveries, 8 runs.
And Davian hits that one. That's going behind square. Fielder giving a chase. Does well there. Good fielding. But they still manage to, the Stars.
So 6 to win from 4 deliveries. So 1 strike away.
And the
And
baller
he's trying to keep the batsman honest. Remember, the new rule is that you cannot leave your crease before the bowler delivers the ball. There's
So
no more
that's
delivery strike.
That's smart on the bowler's part, keeping the batsman in check. Priest Patel.
Making sure that Sammy doesn't cheat. So Damien is going and he's getting it well. And this one is going to go into the boundary board for 4.
So now the batsman has kept the bowler in check by hitting it behind square for a 4.
Yes, so 2 to win, 3 deliveries. So they need 2 runs and they have all of 3 deliveries. Some Army would have gone through this tournament without losing a match. And they would have made light work of the semi-finals when they would have knocked off the ones in 5 overs. But
So still supporting cricket, Mr. Henry? Still supporting cricket?
still supporting cricket, yes.
At this point, my money would be on the Stars. Man, I came just all the way just for commentary, so obviously I support cricket. I'm not even playing.
Two to get. And he's punching in the air.
And that
he's
is
gonna
gone
go
behind
in.
square.
That's
And
gonna
they
be
will
it.
1-2. And that is it. They have won the tournament. What a tournament this has been. And Sammy, rightly so, out there in the end. They've all played wonderfully.
Did the umpire signal? Did the umpire signal? What is he doing?
I mean, they ran two, so.
Yeah, no, but if it was a 4, you get the 4.
No, the fielder caught it.
Okay,
Yeah, the fielder caught it. What a tournament this has been. Again, all thanks to MAQ for organizing this tournament in this sexy Delray Beach town.
So it came down to the wires. We just with what, one ball to spare. So they won off the 5th ball in the 9th over. In the 10th over.
10th over. I think they had 2 balls to spare. They needed 3. They needed 2 of. They needed 2 of 3 and they ran. So 2 balls to spare, I think. Right here, 9.4.
Okay.
They needed 2 and 3 balls and they got it off that 1 ball. But this has been a wonderful tournament. All the games coming neck to neck in the end. Congratulations to Orlando Stars. Commiserations to Stamp Army. They have played wonderfully as well in this tournament.
They got all the guys that put in tables, man. That's what it is. The camera guys about they put in tables now. So for the police leave one of them to just put a camera on. Oh, see? He's down, going to break.
Check, check. Check, 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 check. Check. Check, check. check, check.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful tournament it has been. Every game was neck to neck. To start off with, congratulations to Orlando Stars for winning the tournament. And commiserations to Stump Army. You guys played beautifully. You had an unbeaten streak, and it was a really good last game. So I would like to start off with the winning cash prizes for the teams. That is going to be based off the number of runs they've scored. And Orlando Stars, that multiplies by 2 since you guys won. So Orlando Stars, also this will be sent to you by check in 5 to 7 business days. No, I'm just kidding about that. So for Orlando Stars, you guys made 552 runs. So that multiplied by 2 is going to be 1,104. Stump Army, it was 607. So $607. UCT UAE, $425. Tampa Tigers, $458. And US Academy, $274. I will now move on to the individual prizes for the top 10 highest scorers of this tournament. Hemraj, 233 runs. You guys can come up here. A. Shah, 111 runs.
Just stay up here.
A. Shah, 111 runs. N. Khan, 109 runs. D. Rowe, 98 runs. Nasir bhai. D. Rowe, 98 runs. P. Bora, 83 runs. P. Bora, 83 runs. Sorry. P. Bora, 88 runs. A. Sheikh, 83 runs. And his partner in crime, Sami Sadek, 89 runs. S. Pachel, 78 runs. Amir Kiani, 73 runs. And last but not least, actually the last but not least, L. Daniel, 71 runs. All of you guys batted beautifully. It was a pleasure to watch all of you from the comm box. Now I'm going to move on to the top 10 ballers. That's going to be based off wickets times 10. So, number 1, Rajesh, 8 wickets. So for Rajesh, because you were the highest wicket taker, yours going to be 8 times 10 times 2. So 160 for you. Rizwan Mohammed, 8 wickets.
P. Patel, 8 wickets. N. Javed, 7 wickets. Charlie bhai. 7 wickets, $70.
Captain, they're offering outstanding performance. They're giving you more cash.
That's for Yaqub Ali.
Yaqub Ali, 6 wickets. Is he here? He was the faster bowler, Yaqub Ali. It doesn't say the team name. Yeah, Rizwan Bhai will collect the prize. A. Joshi, 6 wickets. Already 5 wickets. Okay, then if he's not here, you can collect for him. M. Sadiq, 5 wickets. M. Sadiq, 5 wickets. S. Huda, 4 wickets. Yeah, Huda bhai. Left arm spin. And last but not least, Prahlad, 4 wickets. And that was it for the individual prizes. I would now like to invite the captain of some army to come forward and take this runners-up trophy. Maybe you want to present it to him? And then if the whole team wants to join after. You guys did really well. So, for the winning team, I will invite the captain up first, Amar Malik, to come forward. And then I'll invite you guys. Okay, if you... It's fine, you guys can come. So, members of the winning team, Abdullah Sheikh, Ehsan Malik, Abbas, Charlie Bhai, Nasir Khan, Rajesh. Yeah. And Amar. Amar. If you want to say a few words to the team. Jovi, whatever you want to say to your team or to MAQ for the tournament.
I would like to first Almighty Allah and thanks to MAQ Qureshi for giving us opportunity and this lovely weather over here and fantastic ground over here. He did really hard work over here with his crew and stuff. And I really thanks to Samp Army. They did pretty good all the way to here and they're unbeaten. But unfortunately, you know, one team win, one team lose. So this is it. And really betting to him, Raj, and you know there's an international player over here, so it's good to see him. And our players, we did all local players from all the way from Orlando. Everybody does really good in this tournament, So we coming from all the way here. We have one dream. We just come here and win. Even though we lost 2 games yesterday, and we just backing up each other, and we got this. We made it all the way to the here. So guys, excellent job, guys. Without you guys, we cannot make it over here. You guys did it a lot. And thanks, MAQ again, to giving us opportunity. Thank you so much.
Okay, stay there. Congratulations for both teams. They are the champion. I was inviting to the team captain, both of them. And first of all, your great tournaments happened, and you guys, the outstanding performance. And our goal was bring the good cricket up here. And we have the second captain, Amar, was here as the champion. But actually, from my standpoint, both team is the champion because they are reached the final, and the title is the champion for both of team. And we got the 10 top players came up. Our goal was bring the more players to bringing to the upfront on the TV and camera, so recognizing the players. So we have a lot of outstanding players. Give a big hand for the top 10 players for the bowler, top 10 players for the batsman, and outstanding performance both teams. And congratulations all of them who watching the games, and you have to send the recommendation, and congrats to all these players. And please recognize this player to maybe they are upcoming stars in the future. So we find some future for upcoming star for 10 players here, 10 players from there. We're going to bring back to IPL, CPL, American Premium Leagues, minor leagues, major leagues, and U.S. Open. Our goal is U.S. Open. All the players can come in. God bless U.S. Open again. Thank you, guys. So I gotta be thank you for all of our MAQ TV staff. And last I'm going to give you is nothing happened, anything. We signed all this thing up. We produced all the players. Thank you. All the other staff who's been working for day and night behind that. Edgar, who did the outstanding jobs on the background, you can see in the grounds. He been working so hard for those. And then also Empire Bali, as his Empires and 2 other, they helped him up lots and build the best there. And both Empire, the one Empire is the bank, one is the Brown. Bank is the Empire Banks is here, E-Banks, and then Mr. Brown is here, and Bali is sitting in the back, relaxing after 3 days. And then our family and all, congratulations. We have Chris is a camera photographer who have done outstanding job for you guys to come in, recognizing and to there. And we have the left-hand side, our coach who's been here and also recognizing and helping out there. Any feeling. We have the also second selector coach Zulfikar Azim who'll been here all days and helping out if there is anything they need. And we have Amar Ahmed, who's the commentator announcing, has been here. And we do have Iva Henry is not here, but is behind that. There was there Rudy Ramdal. I like to recognizing him and want to see the face. Iowa can become here if he can, and also recognizing the people who's behind been announcing. Yeah, come over here. So we want to see that so people know you have them out. And most typical job you seen of them been sitting there graphic and scoring and all. Rowdy Lalman, he's a big hand. Bring him outside here because he's the behind all these people. We cannot do much without it, and because he's been always behind, nobody can see him. I want the world can recognize he did a great job during the entire tournament. He's been the first man in, last man out. And we have Ajaz Qureshi is also participating and directors. And Tanveer Iqbal, you've seen a lot of action on the pictures. He's been sitting there. A special thank you for him, Facebooks and all. Every moment he will be there. He's the team director. He's actually on 2 minor league team also. One of the 2 minor league, Tanveer Iqbal. And then also Rizwan is our selector and director. And Nasir Javed is also selector here. And we recognizing him, Nasir Javed. And also we have Parlat is the selector and the coaches for the young stars. And he's himself as the best bowler batsman also. And the last man, I have to recognizing him. We have not announced it. He's been here first man, first out. Is Sufyan Kamar. I like to, he's the, he can come up the front, say a few words. He's the general manager for the entire operation. We've been doing, you can see, he's been recognizing and all has been doing the work for day and night. So I'm going to pass through and for a few words for Mr. Sufyan Kamar, general manager for the Cricket Council USA.
Thank you for the introduction. All right, guys, first of all, I'd like to just thank you guys for coming out here and playing, being here on time, honestly. You know, abiding by the rules, making sure you guys were here, cleaning up after yourself whenever you did. But I'd really like to thank my whole team from MAQ TV, from Cricket Council. Everybody behind the board has done something to help. Some people in front, they're standing with the teams. In cricket in America, we all wear a lot of different hats because cricket in America is only growing right now. So some players take part in, you know, planning and all that stuff in the background. We don't call them out all the time, but there's a lot of people standing on the team, some that left, some that are still here. They all take part. I had a team of 3 people this tournament that were taking care of everything between water, food, the cameras, the wiring, and all that stuff. And then I had a whole other team that was inside the trailer. I'd just like to give a shout out to Hamza, Bilal, Zed, Roddy, Ivor. I don't know your name. He was my scorer, so I apologize. But everybody that was in that trailer, guys, I appreciate you guys, and you made sure everything was working fluid. You know, I was checking the feed. I hope that everyone's still watching out there, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I would love if you guys tune back in and subscribe to MAQ TV, and that's what basically keeps us going. The comments, the likes, the subscribes, the reposts, all that stuff. So once again, thank you to everyone. So once again, thank you to everyone, and we'll see you next time on MAQ TV.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy your party tonight. All of them rest. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody can say that. Okay. Charlie, you have come here, say a few words. Show your team.
Hey guys, congratulations to you all, you know, both teams, you know, especially Orlando.
Congratulations to everyone.
Thanks to Magpie to give us big opportunity to play MAQ TV. Champion! Champions, baby! Champion! Champion! Champion!
वाइब्रेशन हो जाएगा उसका सफियान ने मुझे लगा है ना हम उसके फैन है भाई सफियान लेकिन तुम डाल अपनी वीडियो बना ना वो जो ब्रॉडकास्ट होता है उस पे नहीं अपनी वीडियो बना रहे हैं तो अपन नहीं करते हैं ना वो गा रहे हैं ना समझ गया ना मुझे क्या दे रहा है जल्दी करो मैन